Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Q, aka That Dap Guy, and I'm here bringing you another weekly update brought to you by Sutler Ventures. Now, I got a full episode. I'm obviously in a hotel room. I'm in Minneapolis, Minnesota to watch my team get knocked out of the NCAA tournament. That doesn't feel great, but I still wanted to get you guys the news for the week. We have a ton of Sutler Ventures team updates. We have a secret weapon finally getting revealed after much hype, a Kakao Talk rumor, a Ehang Partnership, a Block Explorer partnership, Jimmy's AMA with Binance, as well as his pledge to Binance charity. So that seems like a full episode. Let's get started. All right, so let's start with a couple team updates here. We submitted our application for Q1 contribution awards. We should be hearing back in about a week to a week and a half as to what tiers each node fell into, and therefore how many rewards the voters should receive based on the nodes that they voted for. So keep a lookout for that in the coming week. We also have a podcast with BVC on Wednesday night that we should be live streaming on YouTube, and then we will have that released on Thursday. So you guys know we brought BVC in as a strategic partner to the IOST community, so we're looking forward to having them on so that they can talk personally to you guys about what they can bring IOST. And then we're actually working with BVC at the end of the month to have a IOST meetup in Boston. So I'm sure we'll talk about that on the next podcast, so keep a lookout for that. All right, so we obviously have to talk about how the secret weapon is no longer a secret. Oasis got its first full introduction to the IOST community via a blog announcement by the IOST and Oasis team. Now, not many details were given. There is no website. We don't know much about the team, but we got a little bit of details from the actual blog that I'll talk about here. So users accessing the IOST network will no longer need to struggle with various technical challenges and can access dApps with zero technical barriers. Couple more bullet points here: exemption of account registration and keeping a private key, eliminating resource consumption, fair, transparent, and non-temporable transactions, verifiable game fairness, easy and smooth dApp transfers. These are all things that Oasis and the IOST team are looking to tackle in the upcoming months. Now, obviously, dApp usage and adoption is a big debate within the cryptocurrency community. How do we get people outside of crypto and how outside of blockchain to adopt dApps and see the benefits and use these dApps? So I'm glad that Oasis is actually coming to this community. It's a big win for the IOST team, and hopefully they can pull this off. Look forward to seeing more details in the weeks to come. All right, so going along with the huge Oasis announcement was the increasing amount of Kakao Talk rumors in the community over the past week. Now, the actual rumors started when a post by the IOST team was taken down about the partnership between Kakao and IOST, talking about a crypto wallet that was going to be integrated into that platform. Now, that was taken down almost immediately, but the rumors obviously persisted. And I actually did do a little bit of research and found a blog article from late 2018 in which a tech meetup in Korea hosted by Terrence Wang was attended by GroundX, a Kakao subsidiary. Now, we need to point out that these rumors haven't been confirmed by the IOST team, but all the evidence suggests that there should be an announcement over the coming months about this Kakao partnership. All right, so the next piece of news is actually that China is looking to increase its understanding and the possible regulations around unmanned aerial vehicles, and it's looking to partner with private companies to do so. Now, in the project requirements it sends to these companies, it's stated that in order to ensure the authenticity and effectiveness of operating system data, technical methods such as digital signatures or blockchains must be used. So IOST has announced their partnership with Ehang, and with IOST, Ehang will be able to deliver a secure and reliable data management system using blockchain to ensure that sensitive operating system data are encrypted. So it's great to see that IOST is actually partnering with enterprise level companies to provide them this service. Huge win for the IOST team, so I look forward to seeing the details as they pan out on this project. All right, so a brief piece of news here. TokenView announced its partnership with IOST, so there's going to be another Block Explorer coming into the ecosystem. I'll make sure to link the article and the announcement actually in the description of this video. All right, so the last piece of news here is actually that Jimmy is going to be doing a Binance Telegram AMA in the Binance English Telegram group. This is going to be on April 11th at 3 p.m. UTC. There's actually going to be IOST given away up to 256,000 based on correct answers. Now, this is obviously great for the IOST community. The closer that we can get to Binance and the partnership between both platforms, the better it's going to be for the community and for this ecosystem as a whole. So in addition to this Binance AMA news, it looks like Jimmy and the team actually released details on IOST's contribution to the Binance Charity Foundation. It looks like based on what was said, Jimmy is actually pledging 10,000 BNB to this Binance Charity Foundation. That's about $180,000 at current prices. this is going to children in Uganda and aid in the area. So it's great to see this Binance partnership continue to flourish, as well as IOST being used to help these children in areas of need. All right, so that about does it for the weekly update this week. Please like, subscribe, and comment on these videos, especially comment. You guys have been leaving great comments, and we've been discussing them on the podcast. So continue doing that, and we'll continue discussing them on there. If you want to reach us directly, please go to @SutlerVentures on Twitter or Telegram, as well as SutlerVentures.com. Until next time, I'll see you guys.